Weirdos, welcome back to Zeke's Lunchbox. A very exciting one today. I'm revealing the new Sun Tarot card. I had the sketch for this one done and dusted a couple of months ago, but I haven't been able to work on it for quite some time. Yeah, I've been finding working on the tarot card project has been really difficult to really block out time for, so yeah, I was going to post a different video this week, but I just wanted to get the tarot card project underway. I feel so behind on it and I really just want to smash it out. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys and reveal the new Sun card and how I interpreted it. So I took a couple of original elements from the Rider-Waite card. I wanted to take obviously the child and the horse, the sun, and I didn't include sunflowers. I know that they are essential, but for me, on a personal level, I just feel like sunflowers don't translate well in my art. The brown tones just really clash with what I wanted this piece to be about. I've drawn a little sun symbol and I'll just be popping that around the piece in Photoshop. This card is pretty similar in style to the star. For me, I want the star, the sun, and the moon to all be quite cohesive and have a lot of elements that are borrowed from one another. So these pink balloons are borrowed from the other star card, and yeah, I just wanted this piece to be as positive and optimistic as possible. When I was reading what the card really meant, it was about positivity, fun, warmth, success, vitality. So going back to the sunflowers, I just feel the brown tones of the center of the sunflower really didn't work for me. And what I planned for this card, I wanted this card to be as pastel and as light in tones as possible. And that just goes into, the fun, warmth, vitalizing essence that I wanted the card to have. For years, I've been really obsessed with these anthropomorphic suns. I feel in the 90s, for all my peeps around then, you will remember that that was a symbol that was around for so long. Anyway, I'm just excited to have my own little interpretation of the sun. I could go on and on about the card, but I do have a Q&A that I need to move on to. I asked you guys if you had any questions for me, and yeah, I just wanted to take the time to chat to you guys about, if you have any questions about anything and about the process or what have you. I just felt like a Q&A video by itself would be a little bit boring, so yeah, let's get into the questions. I will try and reply to as many of these as possible. So Salma Paints asks, where does your inspo come from for this surreal type of art? For me, a few artists really poke out. Frank Frazetta, Magritte, and a lot of 80s cartoons really inspire me, so I like to take and borrow a lot of elements from those artists and kind of make it my own. I think as soon as I mention all three of those, you can kind of see a lot of influence in my own work. But yeah, I just naturally, I don't try and force anything, I just have some stuff that I naturally gravitate towards, and those are a couple of artists that really, spur a lot of what I make. Sheru Illustration asks, what tarot card are you most excited to create and why? I'm really excited to start on the Lovers and the Devil. I just, those two cards on a style point of view kind of seem like opposites of one another, so I'm pretty excited to work on the two of those together. I think, yeah, I can kind of come up with some pretty cool ideas for that, and I also feel those two cards are so iconic. I'm excited to, have my own little take on them. What is your least favorite step when doing your painting process? Thank you, Paprika Eureka. That's such a good handle. My least favorite step is definitely backgrounds. I feel like it's my weakest point, and that's why a lot of the time I place a lot of my pieces in the sky or just do a blocked out background. I just haven't been able to find a good balance of doing a background and also heroing the main character or whatever the main point of view of the piece is. So yeah, I think definitely backgrounds. Andrea Eka asks, hello there, how do you make a sustainable business out of your amazing art? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I do a lot of design work that really keeps me afloat a lot of the time. I have for the last 5 years been really working on my craft, so if you're wanting to go into art full time, you do have to work your way up towards it. First and foremost, your art has to be really, really good, and I have been working my casual job and working on my craft for, you know, the last 4 or 5 years, and then only this year I've been able to go full time just because I've been building my way up to it. But yeah, my biggest tip, I guess, is just you kind of have to do it all. Like, I'm doing a lot of social media design work, selling my own stuff, commissions. You need to find lots of different multiple streams of income when you're a freelancer. Okay, will any of your tarot cards be available as other merch like a poster? Yes, definitely. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I would like to do a drop probably before the final cards get here, or yeah, just because the full deck won't be around for quite some time, and in the meantime I feel like I will need to like give you guys, you know, something for supporting me along the way, and yeah, I need to figure all of that out, but I definitely want to make some merch soon with the tarot card stuff. Okay, not Zainoob asked, how do you blend acrylic so well? Mine dries on the canvas while I'm mixing more paint. I'm definitely going to do a step-by-step video. I want to do a real-time video of how I blend. I feel like I've got a lot of different techniques of how I blend things, but most of all, I like to blend dry a lot of the time, so I'll usually wait until the paint dries and then I'll add another layer on top and kind of dust it on. It's a little bit tricky to just describe, but yeah, watch out for a blending acrylic video soon, because I get asked that quite a lot. I feel like the only way I'll be able to explain it all is if I do it like step by step. So Daniel Philbit asks, how do you come up with weird and trippy ideas but in the end they always look good? I'm a little confused about what good means, but I don't know, maybe like on a technical level it comes out well is what you meant. But for me, I'm trying to get a good balance of like realism and surrealism. So I think for me, the balance of trying to, you know, be experimental and do weird, flowy, discombobulated elements needs to come with a balance of, you know, making something that's also based in reality. So a good example is with the piece that I'm painting here is I've tried to get the body and the feet and the hands as like realistic as possible. And I feel like those little elements of realism with the more caricature style, you know, makes quite a big difference. And yeah, I feel like that balance really helps everything and makes it quote unquote good. Okay, I've got a bunch of other questions, so I'm probably gonna answer them on Instagram, but thank you so much for submitting your questions, and I will chat to you guys soon. If you liked the video and this piece, make sure you give the video a like and subscribe, and if you're not following me on Instagram, go over there. I'm also on Facebook, but you know, I'm on Instagram the most. If you want to support my channel and my art, you can also head over to zekelunchbox.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love ya. Bye.